Hi guys, so today we're here with Angus and we're going to take you guys through a follow along falls prevention video. So this video is going to have a lot of lower limb strengthening exercises and a couple of balance ones in there, all work towards increasing your balance and reducing falls. So our first one's going to be a seated leg extension. So that one is going to be started in a seated position, in a seat just like Angus is here. You're gonna, you can hold on to the sides of the chair if you need, otherwise just rest your hands comfortably on your thighs. And you're going to extend one leg out slowly, squeeze your quad at the top, and slowly bring it back in. So Angus is going to work through 20 repetitions of this one and then swap sides when you're ready. Okay, and the next exercise is going to be some heel drag. So how that one's going to work is you're going to have your leg fully extended with your heel into the ground. You're going to slightly dig your heel into the ground as you drag it back towards you. That's it, and you should feel this one in behind your leg. Again, we're going to work through 20 of these on each side. Okay, and our next exercise is going to be a seated calf raise. So Angus is going to lean his body weight onto one side, and he's going to rise up onto his toes by clearing his heel off the ground and then coming back to the floor. So if you can't quite bend down to put your weight through the one leg, you can just pop some weight on your knee, even if that's in the form of a water bottle or a milk carton, just to add a bit of force through that leg to clear the heel off the ground too. Again, we're also going to work through 20 repetitions on each side of this one. Okay, our next exercise is going to be some inner thigh squeezes. So this is going to work our muscles on the inside of our thighs. So what you're going to do is, if you can, pop 2 closed fists in between your knees, and you're going to squeeze into them as hard as you can for 3 seconds, and then release. Now, if you can't quite get your hands in between the knees, or if that's not too comfortable, what you can do is pop a ball or a towel between the knees and squeeze into that. So again, we'll work through 20 repetitions of this one. Okay, our next exercise is going to work our hip muscles that help bring our leg out to the side. So how we're going to do that one is we're going to place a chair up against the wall, just like Angus has got it. And you're going to press your knee into the wall, again, just maximally for 3 seconds, like that, and then relaxing. And working through 20 of these on each side. So pressing that knee as firmly as you can into a wall or the side of your couch, anything like that. And then back down. And just popping the chair around the other direction for your other hip, and working through 20 on this side as well. Okay, and our next exercise is going to be a sit to stand. So for that one, you're going to position yourself so that your feet are flat on the ground. About hip width apart is a good position to start with. You can have your hands just resting wherever is comfortable, so usually on the thighs is a good option. What you're going to do is lean your body forward, load up the heels, and then standing up from your chair. Like that. Then you're going to poke your bottom backwards and sit down nice and slowly with control back onto your chair. So we're going to work through 20 of these. Okay, so now we're going to transition into some standing exercises. So if you're not quite comfortable doing exercises in standing, feel free to go through that round of exercises that we did in seating one more time. If you are comfortable to do some standing exercises, make sure that you are either have some wall support around you or some rails, or you're using the back of your chair and that you're supervised. So make sure you're in a nice safe position to do so. So our first standing exercise today is going to be some standing calf raises. So you're going to hold on to the back of your chair for this one. So similar to our seated calf raises, you're going to clear your heels off the ground by rising up onto your toes and then nice and slowly back down. So we're going to work through 20 repetitions of these. Okay, so our next exercise is going to be what we call a three-way leg swing. So for that one, you can either have the wall beside you to hold on to or a chair if you've got a chair. What you're going to do is stand off one leg nice and strong, but with the outside leg, you're going to come forward nice and slow, back to the middle, out to the side nice and slow, back to the middle, and behind you, back to the middle. So just doing 20 of these in total. So count each forward, side, and back as one each. That's it, and this will work the hip that is on your fixed leg, that's working to stabilize your hip, and also your outside leg that is moving. Okay, and our next exercise is going to be the mini squat. So for this one, you can hold on to the back of your chair or a stair railing if you've got one, or a kitchen bench or table will work well. So you're going to stand with your feet hip width apart, similar to our sit to stand. You're going to poke your bottom backwards, so sit back into your heels using your hips, and then come back up to the top. That, and just choose a depth that you're comfortable with this one. So just going as low as you're comfortable to control. Again, we'll work through 20 of these. And make sure that you're holding on throughout the duration of this one so that you've got a good base of support. Okay, we've got a couple of balance exercises to finish off our exercise video today. So our first one will be a tandem balance. So this one, again, make sure that you're up against a chair or a table or something to hold on to. But this one, you're going to bring your heel right in front of your toe, like that, holding on to your support, and you're going to try and hold this one for 30 seconds. Now with this exercise, try and load up your back foot as much as you can, and just use your front foot for a little bit of support. We got 10 more seconds to go on this 30-second hold. And 3, 2, and 1. So when you're ready, swapping over feet. So take your time, that's it. So we're going to pop the other foot in the back. Again, loading up that back foot as much as possible, bringing the front foot just forward to act as a bit more of a support. And we're going to hold this position for 30 seconds. If you can't hold this position unassisted, feel free to hold on, but just reduce how many fingers you're holding on with. So you can just go down to one finger, just like how Angus is demonstrating here. So that way you're still putting most of the load through your legs. Right, and resting in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and our last exercise today is going to be a single leg balance. So this one's going to be our most challenging yet, so make sure you're around a good support structure, whether you've got your benches or tables. So you're going to come off one foot, so a nice little bend in the knee that you're coming off the foot that you're coming off. Get yourself set. If you feel comfortable, then you can take your hands away. If not, just reduce how many fingers you're holding on to. And again, we're going to hold this one for 30 seconds. And just like how Angus is doing well here, make sure you keep your other foot that's not on the ground close by so you can use it if you need to. And swapping legs in 3, 2, 1. That's it. Now going off our last left leg. So same thing.
That's okay. Look, Avita hasn't been able to pop in today because we've had a bit of a change around one of our staff members had to have surgery, etc. And so we've had to change her Monday to a Thursday. So I was just wondering if I can move on to like we still have the 10:30. But I think was wondering if we could do it on the 6th, Thursday the 6th at 2 or 2:30.
And 15 seconds left. All right, and resting there. Thanks for joining along today, guys.